All right, here's a quick video of how I built my self-watering planter troughs here. I picked up, it's a 6-footer by 1 foot deep by 24 inches wide. You can get them at Home Depot or Lowe's for around, I think, 160 bucks. But I'll be showing you how I built a little platform with the pipe to get the soil in there, and these things actually get done really well with my tomatoes and peppers. So here's a little video of how you can build your own. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put our drain, our overflow drain in, and that's about 4 inches from the bottom. And we're just gonna tap it, mark where we want, about 4, right around there, 4 1/4. And this will allow the water to flow. All right, so what we have is about 4 1/4 inches from the bottom. So our spacer pipes that we're gonna be cutting will do 1 inch above that. So we'll do 5 1/4 will be the length of our pipes, because we want about a 1 inch air gap so the water's not sitting on the soil. All right, so what you'll need to build your water reservoir underneath the dirt will be this stick of 3-inch pipe. I believe it's 20 bucks, 19 bucks. And then you'll be making some cuts to use them as spacers for the bottom. And this is just a sheet of stucco paper. And I just tear the stucco off and I use the metal screen as the base, which I'll show you later. That's about 26 bucks as well. All right, so for this size planter, we're gonna cut 4 pipes and notch them like this, so we can have the water get through to the soil, and that's where it wicks it up in at the bottom of the plants. So when you need to do 4 of these, you can drill holes or cut them like this on the saw. All right, we're gonna start by spacing these 4 notched pipes in the middle here somewhat evenly, and then we'll just start putting all these other ones in around. And all that these are just providing spacing for the metal screen we're going to put in here, and then the weed liner, and then the fabric. It'll all kind of come together. All right, now that we have the 4 notched pipes evenly spread out, we put the rest and just kind of even them out, because they're going to be supporting the weight of the soil on that metal grate. All right, this is what the stucco paper looks like before. I just tore everything off to get down to the bare wire. All right, just lay the wire mesh down there and cut it to size. All right, next we're going to put in the pipe that fills up the container here. It's just 3/4 inch PVC. Notch the bottom right there. And then we'll drill a hole here and just tie it off with baling wire, or zip tie works as well. So just a little baling wire, drill a couple holes in the side. Like I said, you can use a zip tie as well if you want. Cut this excess off here. Alright, once you have them all spaced out, it's time to put down the weed liner. Just try and remember where these 4 notched pipes are, because we're going to be cutting through the fabric and the soil is going to be going down in there. Alright, so I laid down 2 pieces, one on each side. They kind of overlap in the middle by about 1 foot. And now we're gonna cut holes in the fabric where those notched pipes are. We're gonna get soil down in there, and that's how the water is gonna be wicked up into the root system. Alright, so once we get a little of the soil in there, we'll find where our notched pipes are, and we'll just cut. That way the soil can get down in there. All right, and that's all there is to it. Just fill her up right here, with the garden hose, until it starts leaking out the side, and you know you're full. All right, and that's it. Ready to plant. I don't recommend planting more than 3 tomato plants in these. You could probably get away with 4 peppers, but they get massive. I'll attach a picture of what these things did last year. So anyways, good luck. Enjoy.